What if the key to healing deep trauma wasn't found in years of talk therapy, but in a single profound journey within your own mind? Welcome to Livora, where emotional intelligence meets everyday life. Today, we dive into one of the most radical frontiers in modern psychology: psychedelic-assisted therapy. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover not just what psychedelic therapy is but how it could revolutionize mental health forever. Would you ever consider psychedelic therapy if it meant true healing? Drop "I'm open to new possibilities" in the comments if you're curious. Definition: what is psychedelic-assisted therapy? Psychedelic-assisted therapy refers to the intentional, clinical integration of psychoactive compounds such as psilocybin found in magic mushrooms and MDMA, popularly known as ecstasy, within structured psychotherapeutic sessions aimed at catalyzing deep emotional breakthroughs, rewiring neural circuits, and dismantling entrenched patterns of trauma, depression, and existential despair. It is not merely the ingestion of substances. It is a sacred, guided process where ancient mysticism meets cutting-edge neuroscience, where the walls of consciousness momentarily dissolve to allow healing at a depth traditional talk therapy often cannot reach. Psychedelics don't erase the pain. They reveal the roots beneath it. Section 1. A brief history. Ancient roots to modern science. For thousands of years, indigenous cultures used sacred plants for healing and insight. Ayahuasca in the Amazon. Peyote among Native American tribes. Psilocybin in Mesoamerica. These practices saw plants as teachers, not just chemicals. Yet for decades, Western medicine criminalized psychedelics, branding them as dangerous. Only now, through rigorous research from institutions like Johns Hopkins and MAPS, are we beginning to see the truth. Sometimes the future of medicine is hidden in our oldest traditions. What ancient healers knew intuitively, science is finally proving empirically. Section 2. How psychedelic therapy works. It's not about getting high. It's about entering a non-ordinary state of consciousness in a safe, therapeutic setting. The process is highly structured. Sessions are carefully prepared through pre-integration meetings. A trained therapist or guide is always present to offer grounding and support. The dosage, environment set and setting, and therapeutic goals are meticulously curated. Under the influence, something remarkable happens inside the brain. The default mode network DMN, the part responsible for rigid self-narratives and harsh self-criticism, temporarily quiets. This allows suppressed memories, buried emotions, and new perspectives to emerge with reduced fear or shame. Participants often describe reprocessing trauma without overwhelming fear, breaking free from the story of depression or anxiety, experiencing unity with themselves, nature, or even the universe. When the rigid walls of the mind soften, the heart finally speaks. Have you ever felt trapped inside your own thoughts? Comment: freedom begins within if you know what that feels like. Section 3. Psilocybin and MDMA. Two different ways. Psilocybin, magic mushrooms, induces deep emotional processing, facilitates mystical experiences that can shift one's entire worldview, often results in a profound sense of interconnectedness and unity. MDMA, ecstasy, not a classic psychedelic, but an empathogen. It floods the brain with serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine. It enables individuals to revisit traumatic memories without becoming overwhelmed by fear, guilt, or shame. Clinical trials reveal stunning results. Psilocybin therapy reduces treatment-resistant depression symptoms significantly. MDMA-assisted therapy shows astonishing success rates in treating severe PTSD, even cases deemed untreatable through conventional therapy. It's not about escaping reality. It's about facing it with new eyes.
Phase 3. The future of psychedelic therapy plus outro. Section 4. Risks and responsibilities. Psychedelic therapy, despite its incredible potential, is not a miracle cure. It comes with serious responsibilities. Careful screening. Individuals with a family history of psychotic disorders like schizophrenia may be at risk. Safe environments. The therapeutic setting must be stable, confidential, and nurturing. Integration support. Post-session counseling is critical to help individuals make sense of their experiences. Ethical facilitation. Only trained, licensed professionals should conduct therapy. Because without careful integration, a profound psychedelic journey can become a beautiful memory or a confusing, destabilizing fragment. A psychedelic experience without integration is like waking from a profound dream and forgetting what it meant. Do you think deep healing should always come with deep responsibility? Comment: healing requires honor if you believe true growth takes work. Section 5. The future of psychedelic therapy. The momentum is undeniable. Big pharmaceutical companies are investing millions into psychedelic research. Legal frameworks are evolving. Oregon became the first U.S. state to legalize psilocybin therapy. MDMA-assisted psychotherapy for PTSD is poised to gain FDA approval soon. Cities like Denver, Oakland, and Washington, D.C. have decriminalized entheogenic plants. But here's the important part. While corporations and governments shift laws and policies, the heart of this movement must remain sacred. Psychedelics are not just new products. They are portals to ancient wisdom, radical healing, and collective evolution. The revolution in mental health may not be synthetic. It may be psychedelic. Final reflections: healing isn't becoming someone new. Psychedelic-assisted therapy teaches us. Healing isn't becoming someone better, stronger, or fixed. It's remembering who you always were before trauma, before fear, before forgetting. When done responsibly, this work reconnects us with our authentic selves. Not numbing, not escaping, but awakening. Healing isn't becoming someone new. It's remembering who you've always been. Would you ever take a guided psychedelic journey to heal your mind? Let us know in the comments. Follow Livora for your daily spark of self-growth, purpose, and emotional strength. We post every single day to guide you on this journey. Because the more you grow, the more your relationships thrive. This is Livora, where emotional intelligence meets everyday life. Let's grow together. And don't stop here to dive into our other videos on psychological impact of AI, emotional resilience, student adjustment. Reclaiming your mind in a chaotic world. Your healing journey is just beginning.